Don't blame the baby bottle pop. Do it yourself. Baby bottle pop didn't do it.
I don't know if Hannah's going to tie break if we're choosing between one of these. What was that noise?
Oh, you gotta get it wet all the way
Suck
around.
off each other's
She's not born in the
bottle
90s either. You suck all around it, and then you put it in, and you shake it to get it all on.
It's an accurate description of the way you handle this. You gotta try something on your... No.
Okay, so we're just pointing stuff out.
You gotta learn to chew with your mouth closed, bro. You got way too long. We got way too... Stop it!
If you're watching this video, you might be one of the first viewers, so we appreciate it. Welcome back to another episode with Nathan and Grant and the Chew-Tang clan. How the hell you been?
How the hell you been, everybody?
Alright, so we wanted to figure out which generation has invented the best candy. There's a lot of candies we have to get through. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to take a bunch of the candies that each generation has created between the 1920s and the 1990s. We're going to have a plate of various items. We'll name what they are. We will each taste them quickly. And then on the count of 3 from Hannah, we are going to say at the same time what we think the winner is. If we disagree, we will see if we can come to a quick resolution. If not, Hannah will be the tiebreaker, per the usual. Once we've established the best snack from each generation, we will move on to a bracket format. We will put them head to head in a fight to the death, tooth and nail, nougat and caramel and all, until we have a crowned winner for which generation invented the best candy.
All right. First up, the 1920s. We have Reese's.
I just gotta say, the 1920s slapped.
Hands down.
What have we been doing since then?
I feel like there's a trend of like coming up with stuff a long time ago, and now it's just like renditions of what's already been created.
Right. When you think about the fact that most of this candy has technically been around for 100 years now, that's insane.
100 years. So we have some Reese's. We have some Butterfinger.
Reese's peanut butter cups. Those were the original.
Reese's peanut butter cups. Milky Way. We have Twizzlers and Raisinets.
And Heath Bar. No.
Yum.
Did we have Heath Bar?
Nope. No Heath
Nope.
Bar.
Oh, Butterfinger. That's what it is.
Yep. I like everything Butterfinger.
Reminder of the rules. We each just run through, we taste each thing without discussing. Hannah will give us a countdown, then we'll say what we think the best one is. All right?
Yeah! Dang, boy!
Brother, on behalf of anyone watching this video, can you chew with your mouth closed?
Sticky, bro! Looks like little, rabbit turds. Have you ever been hunting or anything?
A little dropping?
Yeah.
Those are actually pretty good.
The Raisinets are gas.
The 20s didn't miss. Hannah's got to give us the countdown, and then from there,
All right.
we'll say what our favorite is. Do you have your favorite?
Yeah, I know my favorite.
3, 2, 1.
Reese's.
There's
You
no way.
idiot! Dude, what are you talking about? This was the easiest one that we're gonna have all night.
Chocolate and peanut butter, that's been done over and over and over again.
Guess what? In the 1920s, it was groundbreaking.
Nope.
Is what it was. It was groundbreaking,
Nope.
and everybody was like, wow, this is awesome. They started it.
Butterfinger is so much more complicated. They've got that flaky, whatever the middle of Butterfinger
The
is.
crustiness?
It's so good.
You're crusty.
Hannah,
We need you to break the tie between a Reese's and a Butterfinger. Do you even have to taste it?
No. Easily. It's a Reese's peanut butter cup.
you all don't understand culture. On to the 30s. '30s. They didn't slap as hard, but they did create some bangers.
Yeah.
But we don't have to pound chocolate for 20 seconds in order to get through it.
You would like to pound some chocolate.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
All right. So we have Kit Kat, Milky Way, and we have Snickers. All good options.
Cheers.
You gotta learn to chew with your mouth closed, bro. We got way too long. We got way too. Stop it!
Okay, I know my answer.
Hannah?
3, 2, 1.
Kit Kat. All right.
One and done.
All right. Kit Kat moves on. Okay, 1940s. The 1940s, it looks, I don't know. I don't think it was great. I think there's one thing solid on this plate, but we have Junior Mints, we have Almond Joy, bleh, and we have M&M's. So,
Bro, Almond Joy's not that bad.
I think it's pretty bad. Well, I had the same idea that probably a millionaire had, so.
Count us down, Hannah.
3, 2, 1.
M&M's. Yeah.
It had to be. I mean, the reality is you can't eat that many Junior Mints, and M&M's did perfect the way to deliver chocolate in small portions. Like, you can keep eating M&M's. I can't keep eating a Hershey bar.
Yeah.
Even though it's the same amount of chocolate, it's just something about the way that they deliver.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
M&M's moves on to the next round.
$1950s. We've got Nathan's favorite candy.
Yeah, love it.
He's a huge cinnamon fan. Honestly, though, the 50s struggled to find a lot of options for it. We've got Heath Bar, and we've got Hot Tamales. Pixie Sticks also apparently were also released during the 1950s, but surprisingly, it's kind of hard to find Pixie Sticks. But I feel like every Halloween they still pop up.
They're a lost art, except for those places where you can go and you can fill up the custom Pixie stick.
Custom Pixie
Yeah,
Stick?
no, you know what I'm talking about. You go to like an amusement place and like they have like the big straws and you like go around the big circle and spin it and it's just different colors.
You and I live in different worlds.
All right, you'd love it.
One tiny Pixie Stick makes me feel like my mouth has been through a desert.
Oh, you feel terrible. Okay, let's hop into it. We got Hot Tamales and a Heath Bar.
Hot tamale.
I think I'll just leave the room. Okay,
Give us a
I
countdown.
think we know this.
3, 2, 1.
Hot
Heath
Tamale.
Bar. Bro, you just...
No, no, Heath Bar.
Heath Bar moves on.
Heath Bar takes away from
The 60s. There's a lot that happened in the 60s.
Oh,
I had to go to 3 places to get Now and Laters. This candy is so good.
it is underrated.
Now and Laters are so good. They are a better flavor. They're still chewy. They don't make your teeth feel like they're gonna get pulled out like Starburst. It is.
Yeah,
They're
they're the best chewable candy.
and yet
I think.
you have to go to 3 places to find it. I only ever really get them when I go on long road trips.
Yeah,
For
that's
some reason,
true.
I always find them in like gas stations that are like halfway between.
I only find them from mom. You know, you like get something from her purse and you start digging down there. It's like she had Now and Later in there from 3 years ago.
Aside from Now and Laters, though, we've also got Starburst in the 1960s, Swedish Fish, and Twix. So. We have to decide, are we chocolate people first? Is that the best candy that was ever invented? Or are we chewable?
Yeah. When did you decide to become an idiot? God dang it, boy. Swedish Fish is good. Let me finish my spiel. It's good. There's just nothing special about it. It's like, okay, it tastes good. I like dipping my feet in it. But I don't want to stick around.
Keep that mouth closed, boy.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's the problem. Like chewing in your mouth closed with candy like that. I got a lot of spit in it. I didn't have no airflow. And I swallowed the spit in it and burned because it had the sugar on it.
You need airflow for your spit to not burn because of the sugar?
Yeah, I swallowed it because I didn't have nowhere to breathe.
Your nose.
Okay. Okay, I know what I want.
3, 2, 1.
Now and later.
I'm sorry. I can't. It's just, I hate chewing like that long. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's a lot of chewing. Oh, you got a boat? We'll cut. Yeah.
You got a dried something on your... No.
Okay, so we're just pointing stuff out. Okay. Hannah's the tiebreaker. We have a little bit of Now and Later, a little bit of Twix. I think I know what she's going to go with this one.
Just remember, we are a channel called Chew-Tang Clan.
I get it. You might like us a little bit. And you might need to take breaks in between our videos because you don't like all the chewing. Just like me.
Or maybe you're like me, and the infinite chew is what you live for. You could just chew and chew and chew
Just want
and
to chew all night
and
long.
chew
All night
and
long.
chew and chew. I could keep chewing.
All into the night? Like you and Now and Later's are lovers? What do you think?
What do you think?
It has to be Twigs.
Dang it!
Twix for the win! Alright. Thank you, 1960s. You were a pleasure. That's on to the next round.
1970s. Okay, so 70s, you kind of, I'm not gonna lie, as far as I can tell, you kind of suck. From the perspective of candy. You gave us a lot of other great things, but from the perspective of candy, I looked for Pop Rocks. They should be illegal. That's not an experience any person should have. So really all we were left with that we could find was Laffy Taffy and York Patties. Obviously, Laffy Taffy, a classic, but I don't know.
Good.
Let's get into it. Let's see where we go.
I think this is an obvious winner here. You ready for a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Laffy Taffy.
I'm sorry, dude. Laffy Taffy's terrible. That gets so all in your teeth. It's just unreal. Like that's why I spit it out, because it just gets everywhere.
Laffy Taffy is great.
It's like an attack.
I won't hear anything different.
What are you thinking over there? What's going on in that noggin?
I know, my vote.
All right.
It is Laffy Taffy.
Yes!
Something chewable has to win. Something chewable has to make it. All right.
All right, Laffy Taffy. On to the next round. All right, moving on to the 1980s. So with the 1980s, honestly, a lot of creativity going on here. You can tell there was a lot of drug use in the 70s because there are a lot of colors going on display right now.
In the 70s, we're in the 80s.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever. So we have Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, Nerds, and Airhead. So I guess we just hop in.
See where we go. Can we all collectively agree that we're gonna stop buying the multi-pack that contains Nerds? That's the only way that they have sales. If we all stop buying that one multi-pack that's got 3 other things you like, but also has Nerds, for like a year, they'll be forced to say, maybe no one actually likes Nerds.
Well, yeah, nobody actually goes in and buys Nerds by themselves.
I don't really know what the mystery flavor is.
Is it like... It just...
I
I
don't-
think it's like a random.
I thought it was like pineapple for like the longest time. Like, I don't know.
Pineapple?
It doesn't actually taste like
Oh.
pineapple, but like, you know, if
Like
they...
something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, just like something that throws off.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, Hannah?
Yeah, can you look it up?
I mean, according to Google, it says that they are really just a combination of all the other flavors of the Airheads. Just
What?
mixed together with the leftovers from all the other batches.
Why are they white then? How does that work?
So really it's just a way to make more money.
Maybe they add the coloring after. they make it into it.
Oh, for sure.
Can you please chew with your mouth closed?
I feel like this is closed.
That's literally not. No one will finish this video because they will literally have turned off by the noise. that you
Actually,
keep
a lot of people watch ASMR, so.
Count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Sour Patch Kids. It had to be. I really wanted Airheads to continue, but
Yep.
you just can't
Gotta be
compete.
Sour Patch Kids.
You just can't. The 90s were a weird place. And it shows by the candy that we created during our generation. So many suckable candies. We just thought, let's take candy sticks and shove powder on it and suck on it. And that's kind of where we went. Push pops, baby bottle pops. I mean, none of these are things people actually get anymore.
That's true. I mean, this was a weird.
I was surprised they found this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like a milker on a bottle.
I will say, as a kid in the 90s, I love this stuff. As
This-
a kid, you're like, it's sticky, you're making a mess.
Yes, you did love it. Really? Because I always thought, man, I hate this stuff. It's so sticky.
Okay, we got push pops, bottle pops, and cookies and cream Hershey.
All right.
All right. You got the
Baby
purple?
bottle pop. Oh.
Bro, you gotta chill.
I can't get it open. Okay. Shake, shake, shake.
I don't know if Hannah's going to tie break if we're choosing between one of these. What was that noise?
I just almost choked on my spit again. It's good, bro. It's good.
Bro, that
I hate
is
to
good.
say it's good.
It's like now.
Stop.
Quit telling me to stop like it's a choice.
You gotta chill. You
All
gotta
right,
chill.
push pop.
It's like a little lightsaber.
Dude, no. Stop. Look. Stop. You got your whole hand around it. Don't.
Brother, this is the candy they made in the 90s.
I'm done.
This is a product of
I know my
generation.
answer. All right, I know my answer. I think we're ready for a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Baby bottle pop. Man, they did do that well. I forgot. It is.
They did.
It is messy. It's good. Don't forget the one you had. All right. Baby bottle pop moves on. All right, we have our bracket. It is set. It will be on the screen. We've decided to stack each generation up next to the ones who are next to it. So the 20s will face the 30s, the 30s will face the 40s, the 50s will face the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You get the picture. 2, 2, 2, 2. Opposite sides of the bracket, and we'll see which one comes out with the victor. So
We are starting with the 20s and 30s. So Reese's versus Kit Kat. All right.
I don't think we're gonna agree. Peanut butter is overrated.
It's okay. It's good.
That wafer though. You feel how they perfected the thinness of the wafer in that chocolate?
It is good. I mean, it is really, really good.
Think about, like, you could just keep eating Kit Kats.
You can. That's, yeah. Like, for some reason, it never feels like it's too much sweet.
Kit Kats are great, and when you really look at all the various Kit Kat flavors, they got some weird ones in some places, but 20s versus 30s in the head-to-head.
3, 2,
Kit Kat.
Reese's. All right. Do you need to taste it?
Honestly, no.
All right, Hannah, just send it through.
It's gonna be Reese's.
This is a biased tier list. You should not listen to anything that we say. I'm outnumbered.
All right, moving on to the next part of the bracket. We have the 40s versus the 50s. So we're gonna look at the Heath bar versus the M&Ms.
This is gonna be an easy choice.
Um,
There's no way that
Yeah,
you're
we'll
gonna
start with
even.
M&Ms.
You're not even gonna compare a tiny bit of milk chocolate to the Heath bar. This is your first day ever having a Heath bar.
that's good. Okay,
You
I
can
know
just
my
eat
answer.
so much of that too.
I know my answer.
3, 2, 1.
Heath bar. All right, up next we've got the 60s versus the 70s. Twix versus Laffy Taffy.
That's so great.
All right,
I know my answer.
Give us the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Laffy Taffy. Just kidding. It's the Twix.
I was about to say. All right, now we are on to the 80s and 90s. We have the Baby Bottle Pop versus the Sour Patch Kid.
I'm actually surprised that this is going to be harder than I thought it would be.
This is gonna be tough.
I think you got the blue one last time. Please stop. Please,
Dude,
I'm begging you.
How do you avoid it? It's getting all stuck up in there. I gotta move my mouth around to get it out.
I can tell you, I already know what my answer is.
Let me get that name loaded up, boy.
The 90s, that's my generation. That's me. I am the Baby Bottle Pop. Every Baby Bottle Pop that you've ever enjoyed, that's me. Let that sink in. That's you too.
I don't know
You're
what you're
99?
saying right now.
We are the Baby Bottle Pop.
All right, so I think I know my answer too. This was an easy one. It should. I don't know. Yeah.
I think he just broke.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Hannah.
3, 2, 1.
Sour
Baby
Patch
Bottle
Kids.
Pop.
Bro, there's no way.
There's apps.
There
You
is-
just said it. You just said we're the Baby Bottle Pop generation.
It crushes me that the 90s didn't produce a better snack. But at the end of the day,
Get over
I
here.
can't sit there and eat a Baby Bottle Pop. I can't be on my couch with a Baby Bottle Pop and just dusting all over and smacking it all over the place and just sucking on a Baby Bottle Pop and shaking and sucking and shaking and dusting. Like, I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Hannah's blind.
So
let's
how-
explain to Hannah what's
How
going
could that
on.
ever be the best snack? It just can't. It doesn't matter that it tastes good. It doesn't matter that it's the perfect texture of a crystalline substance coated in some powdery goodness. It doesn't matter. It's impractical, and I think it has to be the Sour Patch Kids. All right, Hannah.
Okay.
I mean-
no. She went back for seconds. And that's what a Baby Bottle Pop does too.
It does do that. It has the seconds effect, but
God, that flavor is just.
you go to the gas station, you need a midnight snack. You're just not picking the big one.
It's unreal, right? It's like, how did they make it so good?
All right, Hannah. What's your decision?
It made me let out that noise earlier.
Baby Bottle Pop.
Oh!
Is that the one you're picking?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Oh!
If I don't come back and see both of you sucking Baby Bottle Pops on the couch, I am seriously disowning you.
It's not which
There-
one's the more practical.
It's the best snack, and there has to be multiple elements considered in it.
It's not the
Of
most
that has
practical.
to be the practicality of the snack.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't care if I have to soak my body and jump in the powder myself.
Where
At
is
least
he
this
going
one
with
doesn't
it?
have red 40 in it.
The red one does.
Bam! Don't get the red one. All right, we are looking at the 20s versus the 50s. We have a Heath bar versus the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
This is a heavyweight bout.
I mean, this is heavyweight.
This is Ali versus Frazier.
This is Jake Paul
Okay.
versus Mike Tyson. I mean, okay.
No. But this is indeed, realistically, should have been the grand
Yeah.
final. I mean, you're pretty close in this. Heath Bar Toffee, if you haven't had it, like this bozo, it slaps.
If you watch football, college football especially, this is the SEC championship,
Yeah.
aka the championship of it all. But
All right.
let's go ahead. I'm gonna start with the Reese's.
I don't know which Reese's was yours and which Reese's was mine. That's a good candy bar.
I think I know what I have to do here.
Let's get the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Heath bar.
What? What?
That's better, dude.
That's an upset.
What's tough is that it's close. I mean, it is close. And it might be biased because I've never had a Heath bar before today, and this is my first time experiencing it. That's good.
Heath
And I
bars.
kind of wanted to say Reese's just to make it go to Hannah, but she made it sound like she didn't really like Heath bar, and I honestly felt like Heath just can't get thrown out like that. I mean, that's like a underdog of the year. I've never seen anybody just grab a Heath bar and be eating it. That is underrated. That deserves more credit. America, you failed Heath.
I mean, it's still around. It's not like now and later. It hasn't been relegated.
It's going there though.
To the bottom.
I feel like that's the trend it's going.
I don't think we talk about it enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't
I know.
acknowledge.
I've never seen somebody grab one of those.
Look at this mess. I mean, my answer still remains the same. I like the Baby Bottle Pop. Flavor-wise, it's great. Taste-wise, texture-wise, it's great. The delivery mechanism is not there. That's just not it. I can't. But that is just, it's impractical. I could never do it. So, Hannah?
3, 2, 1.
Twix. And I hated to say that. I mean, gosh, I'm seriously racking my brain over this. I do think
It is the definition of
I just prefer
something
savory
being,
chocolate.
a good idea delivered poorly.
No, that's a great delivery.
That's terrible delivery.
Agree to
The
disagree.
people who created the Baby Bottle Pop, you know what they should have done? They should have found a way for you to, they should have made it kind of like porous or something, and then you could push, and it would kind of eject some of the powder. I'm realizing as I'm describing this, where how this
Yeah,
sounds.
tell
But
me more.
that would be like a sucker, but you're getting the.
But it's ejecting.
Yeah, it's ejecting the powder. Look,
Okay.
it would have objectively been a better decision to eject.
We have Twix versus Heath.
Yep. Final round.
Honestly,
Is this where you
Since
thought
it's
we would end up
no,
when we were looking at all the things?
no, not at all.
I don't think the analysts could have picked this.
I will say,
I really thought Reese's would make it all the way to the end. I did not expect the upset from
me too.
Heath on that. Okay, grand finals.
Grand final.
We've got the Heath bar versus the Twix bar.
So a really good matchup because arguably they're going for a similar thing, and really it just comes down to who executed it better. Who executed a bar better that's, late at night you're like, I want a little snacky snack. You go downstairs to your pantry and you grab either a Twix or Heath. And at the end of the day, this is the battle.
Honestly, if I go down and those two things are just, especially like the minis, it's just enough for a little bite
Yeah.
at the end of the night,
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm going for.
Let's get into it.
Starting with Twix. All right.
I think you just answered.
Twix is good, man. Somehow, even though it's smothered in caramel, it persists that
Yeah.
flakiness to the toffee stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Are you a caramel or a caramel kind of guy?
Caramel.
Me too. Caramel. What are you, Hannah?
Caramel.
Yeah, see? If you're out there and you're saying caramel,
Grow up.
get it together.
Grow
Come
up,
on.
dude.
It's caramel.
But are you also lactose intolerant? Do you also have allergies to peanut butter?
At the end of the day, I am very proud of the Heath bar. I've always felt that it wasn't represented as well as it should be. And this proves it. You about to take my other half? Brother.
It's for the decision.
The punches have been thrown. We've gone 12 rounds. We've seen some dirty elbows thrown here and there. Some sucker punches, if you will. We've had our Laffy Taffies. We've gotten our feelings all twixt up. We're really caught up in the heat of the moment. And now it's time to make the decision. Who won?
Which generation made the best candy? And I think I know. I have my final answer.
Between the 50s and the 60s. That's pretty crazy.
Also pretty sad. We kind of need to step our game up. It's been over, 60 years since we've had anything like decent. Like since we've had like something great come out, we need to.
It's kind of like movies nowadays, right? They're just recycling old movies.
Just recycling.
Just reinventing old movies. What? Can we not come up with a new thing?
Yeah,
like all we have today is new flavors of Kit Kat, new flavors of Skittles or whatever. Like, can we branch out? Groundbreak something?
You would think.
All right.
Our final answer: best candy from all the generations.
3, 2, 1.
Heath Bar.
I mean, that's the best thing I've ever had.
That is it.
I mean, that's incredible. I think Heath, you're doing a great job. Terrible job. I mean, not the best on marketing. Especially since I'm 25 and now having Heath Bar for the first time in my life. Whatever.
I don't know what they've been doing. But low key, that's kind of what makes them cool too. Because when you discover Heath Bar, you're like, it's.
I've just been missing.
It's like people who they wear the name brand on their chest versus it's just a little logo. It's just low key.
Yeah.
You see somebody walking with a Heath
Very
Bar.
subtle.
They're class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like they got a good palate. They're branding
it's
it.
subtle,
Yeah.
but it speaks volumes. Especially if you know. It's kind of if you know, you know. And now, you know.
You know.
That's it.
That's it.
We've crowned it. The 50s created the best candy in the last 100 years. But until next time,
Chew on it.
chew on it. See ya.